Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to Tea with Chelsea, where we tap into collective energy and we're going to find out what's going on, okay? What we need to know from spirit. It will always be general, collective, unless told otherwise. So please, if it's for you, you'll know. And if not, you got to let it go. Enjoy the show. Always use discernment when watching tarot, not just mine, any other readers out there. Okay, don't forget that I'm not just a reader, I'm a seer. I see, feel, taste, hear things, and there's lots of evidence throughout my channel to prove that. So not every reader reads just like exactly what the tarot is. So that's important for y'all to know. Also for yourself, you know, somebody might be wanting to get their own tarot deck and be afraid of how to use it. You might be an intuitive reader and you're not meant to pick up those books. You're meant to look deep into the card, into the illustrations, into the energy, and see what you pull from that card. So I don't know where the heck that came from, but there it is. It's a little bit of for somebody. And yeah, we're just going to dive right in. We're going to start with something different today, and I think it's going to be from the Revealing of the Truth Oracle. I'll pull some cards from here and then see what we're going to get into. Come on. I just heard curiosity killed the cat. Snake and curiosity are here. Someone's getting energetically like they're being, somebody tried to peek into what you got going on and were instantly ejected from the energy. You know, like back in the day when you used to put the cassette in and it wouldn't go in properly, or like a CD too, and it would kick it back out again? That's what I'm getting. And I pulled on keys, so that's interesting. Somebody's pet, they just gave me there's a video of, it's random. It depends on the pet, but it's the pet and they're in there. They're just living their best life. And it's like how it feels to be the family's like Wi-Fi password or something like that. So that's significant. I don't know where that's coming in from. Spirit, what are we tapping into today? We've got an empty room here. Got tyranny here. Depravity. I can never say that. Wow. Okay. Misfortune, seduction, tyrant, and spy. Please, if you can read that. I don't have time. I hate not being able to figure out how to say something properly, but something about getting like sidetracked on something. Someone could have ADHD, like one thing's, you're on a roll and then something catches you, and so you got to go check that out, and then that leads you to this and this. I don't know. Intuition is strong with you though. All right. Your sixth sense. I was just talking about extra senses. There's more than six. We've got a reconciliation here. So there's something here about leaving, moving out of a situation that was no good for you. Trusting your intuition here that there was something better. This energy could have had addictions involved, not necessarily you, other people. Maybe at one point you were swept into that, getting out of control. Somebody's addiction is getting out of control. We've got intuition and reconciliation here on the side, knowing that something better is out there for you. This could definitely have been a relationship. All right. We've got bonfire, and it's home, okay? Safe haven. Singing and dancing is also significant. And there's sorry in reverse, so not going back. Don't feel like this person is sorry. They're too caught up in their addiction. They will be when they start to heal, but it'll be too late. So there's something about releasing here. Now this reconciliation energy, I'm just getting in a sense of not necessarily from a person from your past with the shadow energy here, but more so like a reconciliation in love again, to be in love again. I saw 432 on the clock when I first looked up. Shadow work is highly significant here in strengthening your intuition. If you want to have bomb fucking intuition, heal yourself. The more you heal and never stop, we never stop healing, the stronger you will be. Data, backup. Highly significant. Somebody may have been trying to, curiosity in the snake right here, may have tried to actually like spy on you through digital. Something about hacking could be significant, or wanting to, and your guides were like, no. Some of us have been through hacks. Something was protected though. Yeah, you got away. They didn't collect what they wanted to. Not happy. Their greed. Something about a message not received. It's highly significant. Sticky situation is playing right now. Being firm, wide awake, clean and decisive. Some of you may have been a part of that. Don't have to be. Only take what's for you, but being clean and awake. Gaining your gifts because you've removed the toxicity. Okay? Being independent and free. Escaping pollution. You have a lot of talent here and you are ascending. Okay? Something about discovering how to use your talents and your spiritual gifts together, or how they're connected. Figuring that out. Again, there's togetherness coming. There's an encounter coming in. It's beautiful energy. This is not bad. Met by chance is significant. Okay? Love at first sight. But something about being careful and knowing. We've got wisdom here. And law, keeping your boundaries and knowing what to look for. Okay? Somebody may have tried to pass you a poisonous apple. No, you're not taking from nobody. All right? You're reaching up and grabbing your own apple from the divine. Divine intervention because of your commitment. Some of you may have made yourselves homeless to escape a toxic situation. We've got rose. Did I say that at the beginning of this reading, or was it the last reading I did? The rose, the color, the name, the flower. 1. We've got a singing here and divine timing. Somebody could be a singer, an artist, or just enjoy it. Ooh, my ear's ringing a lot on the left. Incoming information. Okay, someone's about to be very popular. A lot of focus. Okay. Going from like the basement nothingness to like on top of your finances, moving in silence, being a fucking mystery, okay? Blocking out all those noisy sounds, holding high honor, protecting it, changing and transforming for the best, adjusting to your new gifts, all right? The synchronicities around you. You are immortal. You've done this before. What else we need to know? Remember, my readings can be past, present, or future energy. So place it where it sits for you, if it does. Oracles. The Places Oracle is taking a break. All right, a resting place. A memorial bench could be significant for somebody. We've got a government building, a memorial bench, bridge, park, anything that has to do with somebody who may have passed away here, a police officer, somebody of importance in politics. I'm not too sure. 911 when I looked up, and that's emergency services for most of the world. 911. It is also Archangel Michael. All right. Somebody could work for the government. The government was in yesterday's reading. They could be getting information, like a letter in the mail from the government, either something to do with taxes or jury duty or something like that. Take what's for you. Air. Something about going on a trip here, traveling somewhere. Might be going somewhere to see something of historic significance. We've got a nightclub here. Again, there was something about partying or addictions or something like that that could be significant for somebody. The nightclub and the pool keep coming out together. I don't know what this is. And then a restaurant. So maybe it's like an establishment that's like restaurant during the day, resort energy, and then like turns into a nightclub. I don't know. Oh, somebody could be going. Yeah, that gives me vacation energy. Airport, nightclub, swimming pool, restaurant. That's giving me like, yeah. Oop, I've got to sneeze. Hold on a second here. Sorry about that. As I was sneezing, I got a notification, so I looked over, and Take Me Away by Fifi Dobson is playing. Something about a vacation. Casino here. A gambling addiction. It could be significant, like putting it down. Somebody could have been gambling from home, too, on their phone. That gets dangerous. Government, casino, some kind of investigation here. And I am getting also that there's some kind of jackpot on some kind of evidence. Factory is significant. Somebody could work in a factory or live in an area where there's a lot of factories. And somebody could work in like a coffee manufacturer. That's highly significant. One more. Financial center here. Stocks are significant, but money, luxury. And then jail. Ooh. So there's some kind of evidence on something. There could be some kind of money fraud here the government's looking into. I don't know what this has to do with you. Could be somebody from your past. You may have been a victim of the fraud. Spirit, what more do we need to know about this? December could be significant, and I did see Santa. Got an air fryer. Something about getting an air fryer for Christmas. Something about like Batman pancakes. I don't. Somebody could have little kids. I don't know. Bat Dad could be significant. Got a girl's bathroom. What's that? What's this girl's bathroom? A White Claw. Again, they're also showing me literally girls in the girls' bathroom being drunk, being best friends with complete strangers. Something about that nightclub energy. Something about girlies at the club making friends in the bathroom and then going and get their cheeseburgers or their chicken nuggets or whatever afterwards. All right, we've got a therapist coming out here. Somebody could be going to therapy. You could be a therapist. Take what's for you. Maybe about seeing a street performer. Maybe where you're at right now. Somewhere in another country where you may need a translator. Something about street performances. Something about getting a breast reduction is highly significant for somebody. Okay. I said there was a hacker. Some kind of hack. They were not allowed to pass through your energy. What's coming up next for the collective? They keep coming out in clumps. I don't like it. Fortune teller. Yeah. What's coming up next for the collective? Let's find out. Bilingual and translator. That's all coming out. Street performer. And then we've got fortune teller here. Going on top of therapists, some may use like psychics or spiritual teachers as a form of like therapy. Let me remind you that we do not replace it, although we can help you, give you lots of tools on how to heal. But there are professionals for a reason, and they're not all bad guys. I was guided to say that. All right, we got somebody who's considered a meathead. In a way, like, I guess it's a term to describe somebody who's like all jacked up. All they think about is muscles, building muscles, gaining it, something about protein. I don't know if this is what they're giving me. I don't know if this is truly in alignment, but Coach just flew out here. So, I don't know. Somebody maybe trying to get rid of a beer belly. They might go to the next extreme, and maybe somebody's getting into steroids or something, or like there's something about unnatural muscle growth that's significant. Personal assistant came out on top of in and out. So maybe somebody has a partner, like a husband or a boyfriend or somebody, who goes and gets them their cheeseburgers or their chicken nuggets, or picking them up from the club or something like that. I don't know. Take what's for you. It's all over here on this side. This could be somebody else's energy. Maybe somebody's a personal assistant. Maybe somebody has a personal assistant that has to follow them around where they have all these shenanigans. I don't know. Sassy bilingual. Third wheel. Okay, there is a sassy bilingual third wheel that is significant in this bathroom situation. Is there going to be a girls' fight, Spirit? What the hell? Salty, as I say that. What? Somebody's jealous of somebody. We've got sexist and then sex museum. Of the way somebody looks, they have like an idea of how it should be. Midwest and a winery is highly significant. And being hangry. We need snacks. All right. Did you just see how that flew out? Area 51 just hit the floor. And you know what it means when a card hits the floor. It's highly significant. The government was already out here. And now we've got Area 51. And I'm getting fucking tingles. Somebody's an alien or has connections to this. Once you're to a certain level of awakeness, you can identify alien species and other humanoids walking around. I don't know why I called them humanoids, so that is significant. Like you could be with a couple people standing there talking to somebody you just met who happens to be a draconian, and you will see their eyes switch, and you're all looking at this person, nobody else sees it but you. You see that little vertical, and if you fucking know, you know. I don't need to explain any further. All right. Again, there's a relationship of love that somebody wants to marry you, somebody that's going to put in the effort. The color pink is highly significant for somebody. What's playing? The First Time in Forever from Frozen. Okay? And if you know, you know. Being noticed by someone. It's going to be good. Good energy. A lot of you have been subject to childhood trauma. Most of it was premeditated, the things that happened to you in your life. All right. And some by the closest to you. Something about being awake that some people who are the closest to you, confirmation with my phone lighting up, are the ones that did the most harm. Okay. And something about the divine throwing the book at them and not to take on their karma because you just love them so much. If you know, you know. You can love somebody from a distance. Don't take on their karma. something severe about that, okay? No scrubs losing their status. I mean, player energy. It's not that you don't care what happens to them. Maybe you have children with somebody. The divine is doing something here, and they have to learn lessons just like you did. And this is how they chose to learn their lesson. Go connect with nature, highly significant. Listening to the birds, the creatures in the forest, the sounds of nature are highly significant. You might listen to like a soundtrack like that. We've got hidden here. What's this hidden? Could be under, it's the childhood trauma. It's under that. Can't hide it anymore. Making movement on that and healing. Aquarius energy, not being ashamed of what you've been through, but being proud of it. Telling your story. Not letting it control you. Highly significant. Somebody's about to lose their status here. A psychopath who has demons here. Because they're about to get caught for participating in group sex. Somebody may have been trying to energy harvest through sex here to climb the ladder. A school bus. Somebody could drive school bus. Somebody's going to be careful with children, like love them. That's highly significant. Something about a good school, like something about being grateful about who takes your kids to school for somebody here. Now we've got artist here, and it's going on top of childhood trauma and putting your energy into your art, channeling your pain and transmuting it into beauty. Highly significant. Connecting with nature and under pressure are sitting together, but it's also beside player. And somebody may try to run into nature here because they're under pressure, try to hide from something. I don't quite know what that is. All right, for some of you, your family may have tried to unalive you. And they're because they wanted to be you or something crazy like that. There's some deep, deep shit here. They might not even been woke to wanting to do that. Like it was they're sick, they're not healed. They chose to transmute their energy in dangerous ways. For those of you who lost a twin flame, all right, you have a high-level soulmate replacing him or her. You got that divine vagina or that divine pine. Or as Tay says, redwood. Love is the key that opened my eyes. Something about tanning is highly significant. Somebody hired help to come against you. You've just overcome so much shit, man. Holy cow, Scorpio. I'm going to do a new stack. Trouble is playing. Somebody's trying to avoid trouble, but they can't. Bees are highly significant. Somebody's allergic to bees and terrified of them. Solar plexus chakra trying to attack your creativity. So they could attach themselves to it and siphon from it. You got a job opportunity coming in, okay? From the very beginning, you did what you were supposed to do. You've been through it, but something's coming out. Something's coming on top. May could be significant for somebody. Yeah, they tried to control you, and now you're moving out or moving on, and you did. You moved out. They tried to control you. The drugs, I don't know, drinking. Something about moving in silence. You're about to have some riches, so to speak. You're about to be doing better, right, than they are, and then you were. And you're to move in silence. Don't take on their karma. Don't help the people that you're not supposed to, okay? Somebody, you're very fertile right now, so if you don't want to get pregnant and you're intimate with somebody, make sure you wear a condom. Aquarius energy. Divine union. Be careful. That union coming in. Job, love. This is beautiful. Primary school and a school bus driver. Highly significant. Let's do one last stack here. Evil family against you. There was some kind of premeditation planned to hurt you. You are a rising star and you're about to be proven right. Cinderella energy. Okay? Yes, your family is karmic. Holy shit. How many times does it need to be said? No condom in reverse. Somebody needs to put a rubber on right now. Okay? Baby's high in the energy. Also, there's a player out here. And you know what goes around comes around. Somebody could get sick. Be careful. You're a victim to that person, but no, you're a survivor. You're on a divine mission. Yes, you are gifted. You were taken for granted. Flying monkeys and monitoring spirit energy. You have 20/20 vision. Your ex is going to jail for backstabbing you. Theft. I said money theft was highly significant. Hacking and scamming. All right. Somebody could be gay. Don't have to be, but it's coming out. Bisexual. We've got lung health being of significance for someone. Something about to be uncovered about lung health. Someone who backstabbed you, there's something wrong with their lungs. You'll be able to, like, this is revealing something, I don't know, for clown energy. Expect the unexpected, baby. Some of you may be traveling to Europe soon. Baby steps, one day at a time. You are self-made. Get that love, get that job, get that house, get it. It's all coming in for you. It's all presents, baby, and that's where we're going to leave it. Keep doing what you're doing. The divine loves you, okay? Don't let your ego stop your ascension. All right, there's a lot of bitter bitches in the energy with big egos that they felt. Okay, religion is highly significant. They didn't know who you were. Somebody has a military background or military energy. You're very militant in how you are spiritual and how your cleanliness, how you maintain, and how you keep your space free of negative energy. So, y'all, congratulations. This was a great read. Get ready for some presents because you beat it. You beat it all. You beat the karmic family. You beat the karmic lovers. You beat the karmic job. And now it's all being replaced with the good. It's amazing. I'm so happy for you. Stay in the light and you'll be all right. And until next time, be good.